The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Means we got to get to work. Now, a couple of things as we begin. If you don't know me, get to know me. I'm one of these guys that is pushy. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to tell you what to do. And I'm going to get to the millionaire at least. I mean, I did that at 14 and a half. I don't know why you haven't, but let's teach you how to play. They nicknamed me the Godfather of Credit years ago. Been on KNX radio for 49 years. Having fun. You want to play? No pictures, no recording. I need you to make it habit for me. Biggest problem is you. So let's get past go. Now, I like goodies. You like goodies? I like driving Lamborghinis and Ferraris that belong to corporations. I like helicopters. I like yachts. I like mansions. You see, I obtained them. Why haven't you? I've been online basically 6 days a week, 45 years in person or online. Rags or riches? Well, let's see. Tell you a little bit about my story today. I got born in a taxi on the way to Gardena Hospital. She didn't want me. It sucks. She gave me a girl's name too. That sucks even more. Going to school in Watts Torrance in Long Beach with a girl's name, you got to learn to kick it or run. And hell, I'd rather just learn to kick it. I'd rather die than run. So understand. My journey, I'm going to give you an example, but I want your journey to begin with me. You know where you screwed up? You didn't build residual income. You didn't build 1,000 to 10,000 to 50,000 a month, up to more. Before I died in a coma and came back and helped you, simple. I did $1.1 million a day. All right, residual income. 30, 40 million a month. You got to learn to play. You got to ready? You're going to play with me? Let's have some fun. Let's understand. You got to look behind the curtain. Your problem is you listen to your friends and family, how you built your personal credit. I'm going to correct all those mistakes today. What's this in my hand? What is this in my hand? You're going to say it's a $5 bill. You say it's money. Money doesn't buy you happiness. It buys you freedom. See, money takes away all that pain and that stress off your back. Happiness is mental. I'd like you to get out your personal cards right now. Put them in front of you. I'd like you to understand how I set up a system that all of you play with today. When I was training Ken Yarborough a long time ago. You see, your personal credit cards need a sticky. The limit of the card, maintain 25% always, and never pass 29%. Every time you screw this up, you drop the score. Hell, you can't get any more. You back yourself in a corner. You can't write out diddly squat. This is 100,000. 29% utilization, 71,000 of safety credit case, basically. Blank is the fan, lost your job, pandemic. This stuff stops today. Your problem is you. I want to reprogram your life. I want to do it my way. I think your way, sorry, sucks. TRW, the report's wrong. Thomas Raymond Warridge. Hell, they made bicycle parts years ago. And you know what they did? They got information business. And then they sold it to Experian in 96. Wee! I'm the guy that trained their security team. All right, literally fun. I do this years ago. You see, this is like, stop it. You got to understand how to play the way the system works. All cards but two. Use the 29% rule, but these two. You need to understand, when I get you to a 750 credit score, you're never going to drop it again. You'll have the discipline, rules, and tools. But you're going to learn to play. You're going to play with me. We're going to have fun. I'm certified by the NACBE. Even signed by Ken Yarborough, Security 50 or W Experian too. Oh, goody. Like anybody really cares. Let's understand. This is a corporation. Look, in front of you. You see, everybody talking about business and corporation to do this and that. The LLC, how to get a paycheck. I think it's all a bunch of BS. I'm going to show you exactly what it's all about. Now, a corporation is a legal person. You see that right there? If they sue the corp, they sue you, no matter what kind you have. So let's understand how to play. Now, a corporation is a legal what? Person. What do we get to do? Now, I heard this at 7.5 years old. I'm being used and abused by Mrs. Hope. They have a poker guy in there. Said that, and I wrote it down. They told me it was weird. Probably true. You know what I did? I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department the next day. Library next door. Man, what does that mean? She was rude. She walked away. She came back 5 minutes later. Here's a mock of you. Here's a buck. Or you had the buck. You've been reading the books too. Good for you. How did I become a corporate millionaire at 14 and a half? How did I get 2.6 billion at 26? And why the hell didn't you? Because you don't know how to play. Take responsibility. You see, then it says may sue or be sued. All corporations. So we got to understand the only thing that matters is the tax ID, the money coming in, not taxable until it's profitable. Huh. So maybe I can get you to turn these up today. Can you pay attention? Can you follow through? Let's understand something today. I was 9.5 years old. I sent away my money order, the Secretary of State of California. Went back to the library for 2 years, and I sent away my $10. That was it, $10. All right. And I got a corporation that came back. See, the nonprofit that I picked today is $30. I don't understand why people would spend 30,000, 5,000, 3,000 for a corporation to an attorney, CPA, and a corporate service. I don't understand. Stupid. Because they didn't teach a diddly squat. And then they usually screw you up anyway. So let's understand what I did. I got a corporation that came back. It was called Helping Hand Industries. I was 9.5. I got $100,000 of credit cards in the mail. I have $53 million of credit history. I separated by bucks and corps and divisions. And the bottom line scared the hell out of us. All right. 100,000 of credit came in the damn mail. See, people in the 70s and 80s got credit cards without applying for credit. They didn't use their SSN, which a bunch of stupid people started to do that too. You know what? I got named in the movie Dave as well. We get to play. Then I had a problem at 12.5 years old. I got named in a damn lawsuit. Can you imagine I got named in a lawsuit? I did Helping Hand Industries because I used the word Braille. Braille, all right, belonged to the Braille Institution. So we got to learn how to play and now bring the pain home today. Now the division process was born in 85, 86, and I invented it. Isn't that fun? To never bring the damn pain home? You bring it home because you don't know how to play. Shame on you. Now let's play. When I was a little boy, they said, put all your ducks in a row. Don't do that too. What does that mean? Every grown-up I asked you, what the hell does that mean? All I got back is, I'm an idiot. They were stupid. Every grown-up when I was a kid, I thought was stupid. Simple. A corporation is sued. They sue you because you're on the officer's list. Same information. You're the incorporator. Your biggest problem is you. We're going to get around that. Now, if you got an LLC, oh, goody for you. The Treasury Department's going to kick your ass come January. Congratulations. From here, we got to put our ducks in a row. I asked what that meant too. They couldn't give me an answer. So I created corporate divisions and entities. Isn't that fun? Shouldn't you have $1 million of corporate cash credit? I know you get confused with all that BS on TikTok, Google, and YouTube, but I'm going to hold your hand personally, and I'm going to rebuild your life my way because your way sucks. Sorry, it's just true. So let's understand. I'm honest and I'm blunt, and I'm going to tell it like it is. Simple. You see, if you follow stupid, you did stupid, but you're not stupid. So we got to learn how to play and we'll win the game. Now me, I'm the godfather of credit. They gave me that name years ago. From there, I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm going to treat you like you're 2 years old. And then I'm going to basically make sure you don't bring the damn pain home again. You brought the pain home. That's not acceptable. It's not acceptable ever. From now on, write down division. If you're going to screw up anything in your life, ever, it's a damn division. Write it down. You see, I didn't get a childhood. I didn't get a mommy and a daddy, but I had to study everything I could. So let's understand. In the 6th grade, they said I was retarded. They said I was stupid because I write with 2 hands and talk at the same time and have a third conversation. So I can write with this hand, do 2 different things simultaneously, have a conversation. And they go, he's got to be retarded. And then I have total recall and an IQ of 203. I just thought they were stupid. What do you think? Simple. We're going to play. You ready to play with me today? I don't know if you can hang on. I've been teaching and preaching for 45 years. Generation after generation, too, we get to play with you. Now, my foolproof program. You can't even screw it up as long as you follow through. But if you don't, that's up to you. When I started basically with Dr. Lucky, Fiji Islands, we had a hospital for saving the kids and dying of gum disease. Not enough people gave us attention, but Arnold got on board. Hell, we got to play. And then Steve Goldstein, Superman. Ray, you kick ass and motivate. Oh, here's $1 million for Steve. From there, college professor, Biola University. And then we got homeless people too. Glenn was living in his car for 3.5 years. I told him to quit feeling sorry for himself. You see, you can feel sorry for yourself for 3 minutes or less. That's all you get. Because no one gives a shit usually. Ray's 360. I got him $450,000 credit, a business, new house, a new truck. Isn't that okay? We get to play. Giovanni, $1.6 million. He worked for Pixar at the time. Karen delivered pizza to my boot camp. I said, stick around. I got her to get properties in Long Beach, California. Is that okay? She got her little videos on TikTok and Google and YouTube, 2 million, all right, 2 in 9 months. Then I got these people coming out of prison. I was working with Biscalucin and all the people who work for a little program. Here's Free Ray, Ricky, Dickie Ross. Here's Golden Platinum cards. Up to a couple million. And then how we play? Thomas, boo-hoo, he was in prison for 26 years. Within 6 months, I rebuilt his life. Credit and brand new trucks, dump trucks, doing millions a year. See, I want to repackage your life, but your problem is you don't know how it works. Franklin D. Roosevelt in 1934 had the Gold Act. He confiscated everybody's gold. Fort Knox even told you how heavy your wedding could be, ring could be. It's ridiculous. You and me, we probably got our SS5 SSN when we were 14 to 16. Then Nixon took the damn gold standard out. Every woman from 71 at the hospital who delivered a baby going, within 2 hours is handed an SS5 form for the SSN for the baby. They got to bond the baby for $35 million apiece, up to that too. See, I want to show you where you screwed up. You follow your friends and family about personal credit like ducks and sheep. The biggest mistake was you. Let's play. You ready to learn the SS5E's SSN, Social Security number, for the 1040 tax return? You get one. You allowed yourself to get one friggin' number and get locked in a corner, backed in a corner, screw up, and bring the pain home. I think that sucks. We, the people. But understand, you know, one of my second favorite president, Ronald Reagan, and Nancy was great to say no. I did teach our children, became DARE, by the way. And as we played, I did corporation for him too. And even Bill Clinton, but he's not my favorite. All right, Abraham Lincoln was. So let's understand, we the people. Do you understand what that really means? You see, you got an SSN, you allowed it to be one, a lonely number. It's not even yours. So let's understand how to play. Now let's compare SSN, SS, all right, 4. So here we have an SS5 form. This is IRS and SS4. Can you do this for me? Can you do that? Please do this. Come on. Here's your SSN, which is an SS5 form, which you didn't even know that until I told you. Or there's tax, and probate till you're dead. When you're dead, they reach in the grave and take that too. And then basically the time of death at the hospital. That happens to be for the state and federal government. Isn't that fun? Now let's look at the SS4. Remember, I told you to do this. SS4 is no taxes due till you're profitable. That's the whole bottom line. All this other crap out there about LLC and macaroni, blah, 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 blah. It's all bullshit at the end of the day. A tax ID receiving money is not, tax is not due until you're profitable. You're allowed to pay all your bills first. Over here, you're taxed before you can pay your damn bills. You see, you got to understand how to play, but that's up to you. Now, your name, line 1, let's look at it again. Can we read this? Legal name of entity. The bank, the grocery store, the city. Ooh, banks, bankrupt locations called branch numbers and grocery stores too. And then it says or individual person. Your problem is you. Sorry to say, SS5 SSN 1040. SS4 1120, known as the tax ID. And the only truly way you can get a chance to try is basically through me. Sorry. Why didn't you have a division of you? Why didn't you have a division of you? Why would you bring the pain home? Sorry, shame on that. Now let's understand. If you're a tax protester and you don't want to file a tax return, then just go to prison like Wesley Snipes did for 3 years, listening to stupid attorneys and CPAs, and he got fined $5 million. These idiots would just listen about the 1244, irs.gov, and they can understand one thing. You and your corporation can file one tax return and almost not pay any freaking tax anyway. But you learn to play. But again, the lack of knowledge is why people do stupid things. Now, there's 5 things I need you to write down. Can you do that for me? Get your tablet and pen and write down today's date so we can begin. All credit to the corporation. Tax ID is a write-off. Cash credit is free money. How the hell are you going to run a real business with $1 million of credit when you have shitty credit, brought the pain home, or don't know how to play? Shame on you. Free money. Oh, you win the lottery? Gonna get a raise? Oh, goody for you. This you maintain the damn little payment. You can pay itself. You don't hurt your family. I didn't get a family as a kid, which really pisses me off, the point that you got one and you still screwed up. How do you do that? Division process. I invented that sucker. 85, 86. I want you to run your life through divisions. I want you to quit screwing up, because that's what you keep doing. Now let's understand, each entity can build $250,000 to $1 million of credit. We're going to play my way. I want to build your legacy for you and your family. Is that okay? Now we're going to talk about free money. I want you to take $50,000 off of a credit card, cash card, because it doesn't show up on personal reports. And the bottom line is the payment 6/12/26, what the average person pisses away in a given month anyway. I'd like you to be an investor. All right, not the way you think. You're going to invest in stock market and all that silly things. You're going to learn how to play my way. I had 19 houses at 17 and a half. I couldn't get number 20. They told me no, my loan to value problem in the way. They asked, how did I do what I did? You're the damn expert. You tell me. I transferred the properties into divisions, freed up my loan to value problem. Then I wanted to be the bank. Isn't that fun? So let's play. I want you to focus on property, storage units, and franchises. Now listen, write down third-party management. I don't want you to do a damn thing besides have a third-party company manage your entities that are going to focus on boring business that I've done all my life. Storage units, franchise, apartment complex, third-party management. You see, I don't think you want to be rich. I think your corporation needs the residual income where you didn't build in the first place. None of you did. I don't know why you didn't do that. I started 17 and a half years old. You could take $100 a week and become a corporate millionaire. Simple. We can take that $100 a week, invest in a program with me, play, give you the assignments, you follow through, so will I. Then I'm going to give you $5,000 to $15,000 of cash credit to finance your business into more things too. Your problem is you. You're fired. Fire yourself. Hey, if you wrote a review for yourself today, all right, and you wanted to review yourself for promotion, would you not fire you? I mean, let's be honest. Come on. The United States of America Incorporated. Get 50 states. No, they got 50 damn corporations. They call them states. States got corporations. They call them cities. And then they created a Chapter 9 bankruptcy in the Federal Protection Act to bankrupt the shit out of all the debt and stay in business in front of you. Your problem is you. You could have said the damn thing too. You should have did the same thing. As long as you have no intent to do fraud. We, the people. Corporation's a legal person. So I want you to stop bringing the damn pain home. I don't know why you do it in the first place. Now, did you turn these suckers up? Did you really? I need you to write down division of me now. Write it down now. Division of me. I want you to look at the SS4 today. I want you to look at basically entity or individual person. Do you see that right there? Entity. Okay, entity, corporation, it could be bank, grocery store, city. As we play this game, it's very simple. A person's name, because it says or individual person, a corporation, division, or subsidiary. I'm going to build you a corporate umbrella. I'm going to write it down. Ray Reynolds, Godfather Credit, is going to build you a corporate umbrella of $1 million. Okay, and then I'm going to basically rebuild your life my way, get you as an investor into something that creates cash flow, and you free up your time, which I put in my book 45 years ago. Page 6, paragraph 3. I want you to have a division of me. Write it down. You're going to guarantee credit. You're going to get a house, and then you're going to go get franchise. You're going to do what you're told to do. Isn't that fun? You're never going to bring the pain home. Not acceptable. Every tax ID or every SSN in my system that I developed a long time ago as an affiliate, I can build credit reports instantly. It took you 3 years to figure out yours and you still screwed it up because I'm going to correct things today for you too. So here's my dashboard. I'm allowed to use SSN or SS4. It's right there. I can use this on behalf of a person, corporation, division, subsidiary. You see, that's how we're going to build credit and write it all off too. We're going to play my way. Your way sucks. So understand that. It's very simple. Division of me. You ready? I want to show you one of the Lamborghinis, part of the collection. Here's the keys. Bum, 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 bum. Let's understand. Here's a Lamborghini LP 640, $1 million car. The payment is $6,800 a month. $6,800 a month. If I can't pay it, they're going to take it away. And then they're going to report it to the creditor and the credit bureaus, and now I'm going to have shitty credit. Then they're going to report to the IRS as a 1099-C. So now I got an IRS problem and double shitty credit. Well, that'd be kind of stupid. I'm not stupid. So what did I do? Buy it through the corp? Hell no. If they sue the corp, they still sue me. That's called stupid anyway. I set up division process. I invented it too. You ready to write down? I bought the Lamborghini as a division of a corporation. Got it? Now, I showed you a second ago SSN versus SS4. Is that correct? So understand, social security number or tax ID. I guaranteed a tax ID. Now, I invented the 3-step that I did for me. So understand, maybe we'll write it down for you too. I'm going to disconnect, isolate, incorporate. If something is wrong, I'm going to isolate that piece over here while I maintain my corporations, my shopping centers, my apartment complex, and in my life and my corporation too. And I'm not going to bring the pain home like you. That kind of sucks. So what happens? I got no intent to do fraud. My goal is to protect the corp and my family. And I'll be stupid. Now, if I can't save this within 6 months, I'm going to take the Federal Protection Act. I'm going to bankrupt the hell out of it, throw that sucker away. Why the hell would I bring the pain to the corp or my family? That'd be called stupid. Now, when you lease a building, it's division process. When you do real estate the right way, all right, obtain goodies too. Every division is a piece of property because you don't know who's going to slip, fall, and try to screw you up too as we play. Now, here's the bottom line with the IRS public record. It's very simple. You see, the money coming to the SS4, nothing is taxable till you're profitable. I don't give a shit about what type of corporation you got in the beginning. That makes no damn sense. All right, we can talk about it in the setup class on level 1 every Wednesday and Saturday at 10 a.m. What matters is money coming to the SS4 is not taxable till you're profitable. If you piss it all away, no taxes due. You raise what's the debt and lines of credit too. Then your problem is you don't understand the Fair Lending Act. You have 12 acts to play with. It allows you to get one damn car and get 199 more. Would you like $100 million? Let me know. See, your biggest problem is still you. Now let's talk about Mary for a minute. Mary's Ivy League education, $250,000 a year. So is her husband. She married her husband from the 3rd grade. All right, she got a house, 2 kids, 2 dogs, a cat, and a fish. I figured the fish would eat the cat, or vice versa too. Now, Mary hired a CPA and attorney because she wanted to start a restaurant. Oh, goody, like most of you. And what happens? The CPA looks at the books at the restaurant and the lease. When the attorney looks at the, okay, it's 10-year lease, all right, 2 or 3 options. Oh, goody. She uses $98,000 of her personal credit and goes, drops her score to shit. What did I do? What do they respond to? That's about it. How many attorneys and CPAs have screwed you over in your life? Okay, come on, let's be honest. So let's understand what Mary did was stupid. Okay, and she should have listened to me. She came to me after the fact. See, Mary should have had me design her, package her my way as a CFO, as a division process. When they bankrupt the restaurant that Mary signed a 10-year lease for, they came after Mary, and then she lost her house, and her husband divorced her 3 weeks later. Says, I didn't sign it for that shit. See, your problem is you. If you don't learn to play, you're never going to win. And that's why I wrote Winning the Game of Business 45 years ago. It's a damn game. Let's play to win. Become a certified CFO. Now, I want to build you a corporate umbrella my way. I think your way sucks. Is that blunt enough for you today? I want you to find out I'm telling you the truth. I want you to take, if you have a corporation today, later on when we're done playing, go to the Secretary of State's website. I want you to find your corp. You're the incorporator. You're the officer. You're the duck. When they sue that, it sucks because they sue you. Now, understand, you probably use your home address, as 87% of people do. Now you're on the robo list and the call list and all the junk mail. Because you did it to yourself. You shot yourself in the foot. I think that's called stupid. But you know, when I was a kid, they said put your ducks in a row. I asked what they meant. They couldn't give me an answer too. So I got a corporate entity. I know that every grocery store and every bank has a branch number. When they sue the corporation right now, they sue you. Do you walk around every day going quack, quack, I'm a duck, I'm a sheep too? Line of defense. Your biggest problem is you allowed yourself to be one. That's a freaking lonely number, and this crap stops today. I want you to have a line of defense and learn how to play the damn game. Now, here's a $100 million building from across the street from South Coast Plaza Mall. Here's a $1 million Lamborghini. Here's a $5 million mansion and a $1 million raceboat that's my name's on it. Why the hell didn't you do this? What's wrong with you? You got to turn these suckers up? Hell, if I can do it, coming born out of friggin' taxi, so could you. But your biggest problem is I like goodies. You like goodies yet? You see, your problem is you don't have your goodies. Why not? Oh, no one taught you how to play and play me? Oh, goody. Now, let me add you to my credit system. I'll show you how to play with one of my pool tables, too. And that's only a $5 million max that I attained, but not you. What did you do? What's your goals today? Look at the working days left of the year. 45 years. In person, online. Thank God it's my last and final years. Thank you, Jesus. I'm going to do other things. My wife calls this my hobby. When you create 2.6 billion at 26, you're bored. What was I going to do? Fat, ugly, and die? I had something to do. I want to play with people. It was fun. So guess what? I got the TV and radio show coming up next year. I'm not going to be available as much as I am this year, so get what you can as fast as you can. You know what I did? I did flippity-dippity-doos. And what I did, I found it was a pain in the ass act too. Why? Simple. Dealing with real estate people, most of them are liars and buyers and contractors and subcontractors that stand outside Home Depot, lien releases, mechanics liens, all that BS where everybody's trying to screw you over and steal your money. By the time I was 21, I wanted to be the bank. I wrote a book on that too. So if I can sell it and become the bank, I get to do that too. That gives me a 30-year loan. It's basically, let's dissect an apartment complex or something else and understand that's basically a split deeding. You see, you want to play? Let me know. I'll make you a millionaire. I'll make you a billionaire if you pay attention and play my way. You see, I want to become the bank. That's why you got to look at the assignment of mortgage. You get to play with me. Now, as an example, nice lady. Her husband died 2 years ago. God rest his soul. He's my client for 20 years. Can you keep an eye on the wife every time she has a question? Can you answer it to her, please? No problem. She says, I want to sell my house now, all right, because I want to give the money to my son's business and go live with my daughter to be the nanny. That's not what the hell your husband wanted you to do. Knock off that crap. We're going to do a reverse mortgage on the house. We're going to take that and reference 3 times 5, get you $3 million. Then we're going to get an apartment complex managed by a third party, and we're going to get you basically a franchise. She makes over $100,000 a friggin' month. She gave the son business some money. She don't go play the nanny game because she didn't want to. She wants to see the kids when she wants to see the kids because she raised her kids. So I want you to learn to understand something. I will tell you what to do, and I'll do most of the work, basically, because I'll hand you the damn keys. Your problem is you. You got 14 states that offer properties under $100,000. It's ridiculous. I mean, California is so well overpriced. In 5 years, and we'll be able to afford a house unless you're a millionaire. Simple. But if you want to play, we're going to do it my way. You see, when we target these properties, you're going to build residual income. That means Section 8 or third-party management. Write it down. Write it down now. And we're going to play. We're going to do it my way. You know what? They only want $5,000 down. Let's put it on a damn card. It's borrowed money. It's not taxable. So if we basically do it my way and I get you receivables, and residual income, is that okay with you? But again, I need you to do and understand one thing. I will tell you what to do, and I'll hand you the damn keys, and I'll get you to the point you're getting residual income up to 50 to 100,000 a month. Because your way, sorry, as you're a grown up, I know you got to man up, woman up. You got to be responsible. But your way sucks. Sorry. Now this is John and Nancy. John and Nancy are great. They want to sell their house, but they want to downsize. The kids are gone. All right, to college and got their families too. They're going to get a gains tax all over the place and said, Ray, what do you do? Simple. You sell your house through the escrow, you do assignment of mortgage, you take the down payment, put it on the new property, and you don't basically cash out, and so you don't pay any gains tax, and you use borrowed money because it's not friggin' taxable, you dummy. That's what I taught him. I call it hopping. I've been doing this hopping game since about 17 years old. You want to play hopping with me? You see, the real estate, I invented Homestead Blocker, UCC and Chattel Mortgage. It's in the real estate system. You know, I wrote a book, How to Be the Bank out of Nevada, because I was the largest registered agent in the world, and I sold 10 times more Nevada corps than anybody on the planet, even to this day. How about buckets of money? How about tax balancing? Now, if you want the books and CDs, it's simple. They're $299. Shipping and handling, you get them for free. Now, if you want to play with me in a live workshop this Saturday, it's fun. It's at Friday or Saturday. It's fun. It's at 8:30 in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. So we're going to play. So let's understand today. If you want to play with me this Friday about real estate, my way, normally the class is usually $4.99 each class. So what happens today, all right, if you do it today, now, listen carefully. I'm going to give you the real estate books and CDs for free. And I'm going to charge you $2.99. It's a giveaway. Because I want to get you in my coaching package and rebuild your life my way, because I think your way sucks. That's just my opinion. Is that okay? The reality is my way more than yours. Now, that's a Zell. Ray Reynolds recipient. Ray at rayscredit.com. RW when you Zell, what you Zell for too. If you don't Zell, you miss the opportunity. Now, credit, loan, and money. Can you write it down? Write it down. Credit, loan, and money. Here's your problem. You had some money. You spent it. You pissed it away and you're broke the next day. Well, that sucks. Let's take $100,000. Let's put it in a corporate bank account. Well, you don't have $100,000? Let's take it off one of the damn cards I get you. Write a check. Then you're going to reference 3 times 5. Reference 3 times 5. You got it? Reference what? 3 times 5. We're going to build you up to 1.1 million of cash credit. Borrow money is not taxable. Your corporation is going to do what I want it to do, because I'm going to design it for you and hold your hand. We're going to sing Kumbaya and not screw up anymore. Your corporation is going to have a division for a franchise and an apartment complex, line of defense. You're going to have it managed by a third party, and I'll design it in the third party for you too. I'll even hand you the keys. You want me to chew your food to you and spit it up for you? See, that's how it works. I don't want you to think, because the more you think, you screw up. I want you to understand financial freedom. All right, and that way you get residual income up to $50,000 a month. Is that okay if we do it my way for a while? Because your way sucks. So the $100,000, let's understand. I'm an affiliate, 119 creditors. I got $53 million of credit history I get to play with. Wait. I get to add you to a card. I get to ask for separate billing for you. Now you get your own corp division or your own. Simple. Why you did not create residual income? Are these turned up? I mean, can you look in the mirror today and ask yourself a question, why you did not get residual income? You have sold shit over your life, and you could have been the bank every time you sold anything. I don't understand. Sorry, don't take it personally when I say I don't understand. Stupid. You're not stupid. Why didn't you do it my way? Now, let's understand. I want you to be an investor. I want to build you $1 million of credit. Then I want you to invest in my way. I want to coach you in the program too, because your way sucks. If I give you $1 million a day, you just piss it away. Don't run the damn business. Own the damn business. Let a third party manage the damn business. See, you got all these expos, and what happens when you walk into an expo, it's like a deer with the headlights. Ah, which one do I pick? Hell no. See, your problem is you need to pick something existing, all right, that you have a track record. Then you master your techniques and know how to play franchise real estate. My way, we get to play. And then we get to use profit sharing. And on top of that, we can leverage money to more money to more money and more money. See, I'm sorry. I don't understand. All right. I don't understand shitty credit. I don't understand stupidity. Here's a laundromat. I wrote a book on laundromats years ago too. Fun. I wrote one about printing companies and payphones because I had the largest payphone route in the world. But then we got all these cell phones and that kind of ruined that business too. So let's play. Here we go. They want 165,000. We got it for 110. Now you got to put 45,000 down. Now what are we going to, listen careful. This is what I'm going to do. Based on the positioning of credit I build you is the franchise I'm going to put you into. I don't give a crap what it is. Neither should you. All managed by third party. And it's an existing one, never a new one, especially in the beginning. We're going to take 40,000 off of a card. You got that so far? We're going to close escrow. Now realize we have to maintain that credit during the escrow, 60 days. Keep in mind 10,000 of credit, all right, on a corporation doesn't show up on personal reports. So here's how it works. Now, there's a third party running this already. They basically bring in $47.5 a month. Now, what happens is the net to this person is about $30,000 a month. Now, he pissed me off, and I said, no way in hell are you going to do that. It's my way. I'm going to tell you what to do. Live with it. All right. You see, I said you're going to get 30,000. You're going to give away 17,500 per month. Let them manage it. Leave them the friggin' alone because that's a division. Then we're going to get another one, another one, another one, another one. I don't want you to give a crap what I put you in as long as you get residual income. And I want you to have multiple functions. Now, here's the thing. We got to put usually 250,000, $500,000 of credit. All right. This is a gas station. Whee! But then we have to maintain the payment and get through the escrow. So you become an investor. See, your problem is you don't understand and you want to do stuff. It's like crazy. No, my way. I want you to understand what I want you to do. Okay. All right. I don't want you to manage the damn business. I want you to own it as a friggin' investor. Would that be okay? It's like I'm setting up my Faizuli's Colombian coffee places. My wife's name is Faizuli. It's a sexy name like Versace. Oh, goody. In each location, we're projecting about 100,000 a week. Did you know that'll create jobs? And we'll put one for every division. Isn't that fun? Because one of them is going to suck. Someone's going to sue us. Someone's going to screw it up. Someone's going to slip and fall and blame us. They burned their toe. Like the Twinkie defense. Some other bullshit too. Now, understand. Your problem is you. I want to do it my way. I'm going to rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty. Is that okay? Based on your down payment, maintain all credit levels, not jacking anything up. Example, $45,000 or $40,000 down payment, monthly residual income, 3 to 10,000. Would that be okay if we give you 3 to 10? Would that be all right? You stop doing what you're doing because you suck. I mean, I wrote cash flow for you time years ago because that's what you need to come into million to 100 million to a billion. How about 100,000 down? That means your average monthly income 10 to 45,000. Now, why it fluctuates is because there's good months and bad months. All right, we got to average it out because holidays sometimes are good and bad. Summer's kind of slow. So 250, that means we get 50 to 75,000 a month. I bet you if I get you 1, we'll get you 5, we'll get you 10. You want to play? See, your biggest problem is you. Now, understand, I've been playing with basically over literally for years, 26 types of franchises. The thing about Subway I didn't like, they wanted to be up 24 hours a day. And that sucked. So I got rid of those a long time ago. Even though Subway was just sold for $96 billion. Isn't that fun? Company owns Arby's. So let's understand. 16 Wendy's. Now if I allocate these already, 8 Taco Bells, 14 gas stations, 36 laundromats, 12 apartment complexes, 4 commercial real estates, and a partridge on a pear tree. See, your problem is still you. And that's no damn fun. So I like to get you in something, if you allow me to rebuild you my way and coach you on a weekly basis, like I do people every day. And it's fun because I get to tell them what to do. And then when they get the keys, then I get residual income. Thank you for telling me what to do, Ray. Can I have another, please? It's fun. So we're going to focus on real estate franchise storage units. Now I have a coaching program I want you involved with, every one of you. But again, there's only 30 allowed in the coaching program this year and next year. So if you're not one of them, you missed your opportunity to play with me. So we have a 3-month, a 6-month, and this year and next year program too. Isn't that fun? The goal is as to be an investor. Real estate, we're looking at commercial real estate. We're looking at apartment complexes, things like this, not flippity dippity doos, which is a pain in the ass. It's franchise storage units, laundromats. We're going to pick boring businesses that stay existing during a pandemic so you still get your cash flow, free up your time. Now, I need you to pay attention. I want you to stop doing what you do because everything you do is a friggin' rerun. You did today what you did yesterday when you got up the same time, brushed your teeth, picked your nose, went to the bathroom too. Come on, be honest. You did the same damn thing. Stop it. Tomorrow morning, you're supposed to get up an hour earlier. I need you to understand that I want you to learn to be an investor as residual income. All right, anywhere from 1,000 to 50,000 a month. Can you do what I want you to do my way, please? Because I think your way sucks. So in the coaching program, I want you in all my classes. I want you weekly video conferencing with my group. I want weekly calls with you privately so I can tell you what to do more. Rapid rescore or push your score up and away. And then I need you in the office once a month in my conference room so I can look at your past, present, future. I'm going to create a blueprint for you. Is that okay? Even this idiot on TikTok stealing the word blueprint. You know, when Chase did it and put their whole, when you walked into a Chase bank, had a blueprint of success, I sued their ass and they had to remove it because I own the rights to it. Isn't that fun? So if you can't come in monthly in the beginning, then we'll Zoom it for you. But again, eventually you're going to come play with me in person. So what do we get to do? Now let's watch it. Come on. Our goal is to literally have a point that we're going to look at projections, the right projection in a business plan. We're going to take limits and ask for more, and I'm going to do it my way with my affiliates. I'm going to talk to your creditors for you and with you. You're going to elect me as one of your CFOs for an hour or two because I'm going to do it my way because your way sucks. Sorry to say. From there, we're going to daisy chain credit into the millions. I invented that too. Isn't that fun? So guess what? Then we're going to increase limits every 46 working days. Now let's understand how this works. All 3, 6, or 12 months or year and a half, you put $1,000 down. It's simple. Everybody can invest $1,000. Zell, now, and get it done. Now, your balance on the 3 months is $69.99. So that's an $8,000 package. So for $8,000, I'm going to rebuild you and coach you my way. Is that okay? All right, as I do that for you too. If you paid in full today during this webinar, I'm going to give you $250,000 of cash credit. That's right. I'm going to make sure we get that and daisy chain it to the millions. It's up to you. Next, if you want the 6 months program, it's still $1,000 down, but then the balance is $13,999. So in other words, it's a $15,000 package. Understand, if you pay in full today by Zelle, bank deposit or wire too, I'm going to give you $500,000 of credit. I will get you personally in business $500,000 of cash credit as an extra bonus. From there, if you want this year and next year, okay, and only 10 people get to get each one of these, 6 months. So if you basically make a payment of $1,000 today and $5,000 a month for 6 months, you can actually do more months because you're in this for this year and next year. So you can make it more affordable. It's $31,000. If you paid in full, you get a 50% discount. That makes it $25,000 paid in full. But if you man up, woman up to do that, I'm going to build you $1 million of cash credit. I don't have excuses, do you now? You see. Your goal is, there's your Zelle, take a picture, Zelle, RW in your Zelle, bank transfer, deposit, or wire. You can also call the office and be assigned to a specialist too. Real problem, sorry to say, I want to get you in one of my franchises, My Way and third-party management. That's how we play. So let's understand today. Look at yourself today. Please do the mirror test. I need you to do Ray's mirror test. I need you to focus and understand something. I did the mirror test because I had to as a kid. See, I didn't get a mommy and a daddy like most of you. I don't have excuses like most of you. You have 3 seconds, I would say, to feel sorry for yourself, but we'll give you 3 minutes. If I didn't get up at 2:25 in the morning every day when I was basically 2.5 years old, the abuser would get me at 2:30. So I do the mirror test every day and go look in the mirror. But first, I got to say thank you, Jesus, for another day. What did you do yesterday? I mean, I don't get this. I don't get this at all. You did no damn thing different than the day before. How are you going to change your life if you keep going? That's all, folks. Did you get the list on Monday at 6:12 p.m. Excuse me, a.m. Pacific Standard Time? You get a list for repos of cars, boats, houses, apartment complex, duplex. Do you get your probate list? How about divorce list? How about bankruptcy? Are you selling supply and vendor credit? Your corporation should have $1 million of cash credit per entity, checkbook money, supply and vendor money. Your problem is you. And that's the biggest problem. By the time I'm done with you, when you turn around, you're going to have a $10 million company. I got 29 millionaires. I got 28 billionaires after 45 years. So your biggest problem, I'm going to say today, is still you. You're your biggest problem. Don't think, just do. Please do what I tell you to do, because so far your way sucks. I mean, look at your age today. You're getting older, slower. You're not as pretty as you used to be. Look at the past, present, and future. Did you make it? No, you wasted money on things that didn't work. Let's make you a money-making machine, my way. Let's get you to sell supply and vendor credit, OPM money, the way I wrote for Dun & Bradstreet too, and you get to sell on Amazon and eBay. Is that okay if we play my way? You like goodies yet? I only show a couple goodies I've obtained. I don't like all that BS you see out there on Tickety-Talk and Google and YouTube, all those people renting stuff for a picture. How about God's gift? The house, the mansion in the harbor. How about race boats? How about yachts? How about Duffys? How about big damn buildings too, and Lamborghinis right in front of you? Oh, I forgot to tell you the problem. I hate rhyming all the time because both sides work. Oh, well, what can I say? I like Lamborghinis. Now, I accomplished all my goals. Why haven't you? There I am in 1981, and I hear stupid people say white men can't jump. Hell, I hold the record for the fastest and highest kick on the planet since 1981. I kicked at the lights that night. Oh, see, where have you come from? You can accomplish your goal. Biggest problem is you are in your own damn way. Now, one of my first cars was a Quintos Lamborghini. I like that. You see, when you hear no, you accept it. I say, thank you, have a nice day. The back of my mind, you're stupid, you know what you're doing. 1,000 steps to millionaire, simple to do. From there, I want to repackage your whole life. Listen carefully. See, when you call the call center that's costing me $300 to $500 to $1,000 to $3,000 an hour, you're talking to specialists, that's good. But they're talking about rebuilding your credit, a little bonus card, a corp, and some credit. Let's do the Macarena. I want to rebuild your whole damn life my way. Your house has a deed of trust. Your car has a pink slip. Write it down. I want you and I expect you to get and download an irrevocable trust today. Irrevocable trust today. Download it. It's free. I want you to download a UCC one. It's called Google. Oh, don't worry. Google's in an indictment. They're in federal court last week and this week anyway. So they're going to change all that around too. Now, you take your personal assets in your house and your car and your building, and you basically put on UCC1. You file at county recorder's office because you're going to turn it into a chattel mortgage and borrow against your own shit. Isn't that fun? But again, my way. When I die, I know where my goodies go. Do you know where your goodies go? You don't know where your goodies go because someone's going to have swap meet. They're going to walk around your crap, and they're going to offer the lowest bid they can to buy your goodies, and you're going to be a memory. The Kennedys, the Hiltons, the Gettys, Firestones, and Fords, they did it right. They trained their family to take over their businesses. Half the families now are all screwed up. So I live by 3 things. I plan the problem, I plan to live, I plan to die. Your problem is you don't plan at all. You're doing seat of your pants and waking up, oh, where's my coffee? Thank God it's Wednesday or Friday. Only losers do that. Corporation and divisions. Bank of America bankrupt 5,000 locations called branch numbers. Chase Bank, Citibank. When I sued the banks in 96, I kicked the shit out of them. They wouldn't let me put my divisions on the bank account. And I won. Isn't that fun? How about Sam's Club, 1,500 locations so far? How about Geico and Cities? Your problem is you see these things in front of you and you keep sitting there going, you don't do a damn thing. From now on, you're going to stop bringing the pain home. Number two, you're going to learn to be a CFO. And you're going to reprogram your brain my way into millionaire status. I started my first blueprint when I was 9.5 years old at the Torrance Library, and I call it See It, Believe It, Go Get It. Write it down. I want you to master that. Here's your problem. Yeah, you got a lot of problems, believe it or not. You're treading water. You're playing it safe. Oh, goody. How about you write down these 5 things? Come on. Everything to me is written down in procedure, and we're going to do this my way because it works. Because your way sucks. 750, real score, not care credit, and first premier. We're going to make sure you get the right thing. Corporation and divisions. $1 million of cash, credit, checkbook money, supply, and vendor money too. These are a must-have. Did you write them down? Without those, you're not going to get to million to billion. Now, let's take the corporation, like I designed it. Corporation managing entities, because entities don't have your name on them. And then you stop bringing the pain home. You put your ducks in a row, and you let me repackage it my way, because your way sucks. All right, simple. We're going to play my way. Is that okay? Now, understand, and then I did corporation for Mr. Clinton. That was fun. Ronald was even better, Mr. Ronald Reagan. I loved him. It was great. He just all there. I love when he had his speech that says, we the people tell the government what to do. Our dinosaur said the government tells people, what's up? This guy's an idiot. Why would he have a dinosaur as president? Now we open the borders and everybody's coming in. Where'd our country go? And everybody wants to run out of it. So let's understand today. All right, I like rich and famous people. They listen better than most of you. But let's understand. What did you do? We're going to have a business, honey. Oh, goody. You all got excited with your friends and family. And then what did you do? Hopefully somebody with half a brain says, what if shit hits the fan? What are we going to do? You jacked it up. You dropped your score. You got stuck. Hell, you can't get any more. And you can't run out diddly squat. And you haunt your house. Sorry. I call that stupid. And you're not stupid. We're going to play my way. Now, understand. Let's write down today's date. Let's project 90 working days. Let's go get it. Let's see it, believe it, go get it. Is that okay? You're going to fall down 1,000 times. You're going to win 10. It works. Simple. I wrote Winning the Game of Business 45 years ago. Yeah, someone's trying to steal, cash flow for your time. Page 6, paragraph 3. But then you banker at this company and keeps talking the same blah, 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 and not helping you at all. So let's understand. There's I am dead in a coma. With millions and billions, 2009, I got 3 yachts in my backyard. I help people 6 days a week. Why, God, why? My wife wanted to take out one of the yachts in the backyard with a group of people. She found Ron stealing my books and CDs. Tom sold my websites and my phone numbers because they were told I'm going to die. Don't ever call the phone number on the CD. He sold it to a porn site. Doesn't that suck? See, the people around you, be careful. So if you want a copy of the Millionaires Founders Kit, I sold at the Bonaventure for $5,000 a set. All right, it's yours today for $99. That covers shipping and handling. Simple to play. Take a picture. It's Zelle, Zelle, Zelle. If you Zelle, you get it for $99 shipping and handling. If you want to use the card, call the office and pay $299. Simple. I like simple. Now, the office phone number is 800-254-9506. Talk to a specialist. If they're busy, ask for Scott or Santos. Simple to do. See, starting a business, running a business is a pain in the ass. Sad. Why? Because you don't know what the hell you're doing. And you're listening to a bunch of dumb people. And then you're going to fall off the cliff. You're going to fall. Maybe they're going to catch you. Maybe you're just going to die. But again, that's up to you. Hold your breath, please. So me every morning at 2:25. My wife to this day says, why do you wake up so early, honey? Done it all my life. I had to. The abuser is going to get me if I don't. My mind has been programmed that way. Get on my knees. I say, thank you, Jesus, for another day. And then I go look in the mirror. I had a choice as a little boy being used and abused, eating out of a fucking trash can. Well, let's say that, sorry. Fudging trash can. It pissed me off. Nobody gave a shit about me. They walked by in the pier and watched me eat out of a trash can. I'm 3 friggin' years old. So I had to put myself in check. You can feel sorry for yourself for 3 minutes or less. Your problem is you. Every time you ask your friends and family and you tell them your idea, they interrupt you and tell you how to do your own shit. You ever notice that? And they haven't done nothing. But that's up to you. So let's look at 2009. There's one of my yachts, helicopter, Lamborghini, and buildings too. And my beautiful wife as well. Wow. Guess what? I got to die in a coma. It sucks. My tax attorney tricks my wife to sign a POA. The nurse asked my wife if I was a donor. Jesus said, would you like to go back, stay in peace, or go back? I said, go back. Now understand. I'm going to give you an example. I moved 24 times by the time I'm 11 and a half years old. You go to school in Watts, Torrance, and Hawthorne with a girl's name. You got to learn to run and kick it. I'd rather die than run. I've been shot twice. I got knifed 6 times. So you got a choice today to learn to play with me. You want to feel sorry for yourself? 3 seconds, 3 minutes or less. Me, it's 3 seconds. I don't have time for that BS. I'm truly God's example. We get to play. I have a book coming out this year. You might want to get a copy of it too. It's called Jesus is Not a Drive-Thru. I watch these idiots drive to the church. They get in the church, praise Jesus, and they come out. Being a Christian is a way of life, not a moment in time. It's the hardest thing in this world to be. All right, I'm a pastor, but I just say what I say, and I got to ask God to forgive me every day. Now, the next book I got called Bite Your Tongue a Little Longer. I wrote this because men need to shut up. Because when they throw it out there, they can't take it back, and a woman's a tape recorder. Now, I found out this book, I read a chapter about my daughter and my wife learning to bite their tongues a little longer, too, because it's sad. Anyway, fighting the monster within. How about bullshit doesn't pay your bills? I got a couple books coming out this year. How about fighting the pain? Now, let's get you past go, because I think what you're doing is wrong. Let's show you some, Lamborghinis. How about a Duffy with my name on it? How about a mansion? How about I broke the record and white men do jumps? Just stupid people say we don't. How about more Lamborghinis? How about race boats in the backyard? How about the helicopter, the U-Dock, and the yachts? And they are simple. How about Ferraris too? Why the hell didn't you obtain this? I've been having fun since I was a kid. I don't understand. I bought my first Lamborghini at 14 and a half at a friggin' auction. I brought in first million at 14 and a half. Are these turned on? Or maybe you're not playing the game. I call it Ray's rules. Is that okay? I created my blueprint. What's it called again? See it, believe it, go get it. You see it, you pray, you believe it, you go get it. What's wrong with you? Falling silly people. Now, credit repair. Oh, goody. How many people are stupid to think a credit repair person, your company, can take $1,000 a month and remove your shitty credit? How are you going to remove something that's accurate? I love this one. They keep changing their stupid TikTok because what I say, well, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, yes, it's inaccurate and cannot be verified. A collection item, they're trying to kick your ass. They're not going away till you negotiate it. So if you think that credit repair is going to help you, Federal Trade Commission says no, they can't collect money up front. The Credit Services Act says hell no. So what are you supposed to do, Ray? You write down section 611. Write it down. And you find out what the hell you can do for yourself. Now, if you got an open collection account, I'm going to tell you, you got to negotiate the debt. And now it's going to hit you again and again and again. Hell, they're not going to go away. They'll say charge it off. So you can't rip off your creditor. You got to man up and woman up. Okay? Now, TRW stood for the report's from Thomas Raymond Woolridge. Come on down. Guess what? 96, they became a spirit. And I drew this for Yarborough years ago. It's simple. It's all cards use this rule, but 2, good, fair, or hell no. That's why the NACB certified me too. We play. You ready? You ready? You ready? 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 Any open collection account, you negotiate. All right. All cards use 29% 29 rule. We take the back of every card. We dummy size it. We write down the limit of the card, maintain 25%, never pass 29%. Because if you don't, and you drop it from there, it goes, plop. You dropped your score, you got stuck. Hell, you couldn't get any more. And you couldn't write out diddly squat. What's wrong with you? These aren't turned on, and you let me do a rapid refresh. Did you know Ray Reynolds invented rapid refresh 39 years ago? And hell, I'm Ray Reynolds. Maybe you'll let me build you and get you a 750 score. It's called the JIT system. It's called basically the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Nobody's stupid. They just follow stupid. So I'd like to give you 25 steps today on top of this. Is that okay? We teach you to play my way. Intuit bought Credit Karma December 3rd, 2020. Now, Credit Karma was indicted many times, by the way, but they have no phone number to help you. So if it let me play my way, you know what I get to do? I get to take your credit reports and personally analyze you. I have a whole team and analyzation department too. Get you a 750 in 90 working days. But I'm going to tell you what you need to do, because that's what I love doing the most at 1:30 during my 10 classes on Saturday, Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to call your case number in rotation. Now, I want you to pay attention. You got your SS5 form, which you don't even know what it is till I point it out to you. You did it or mommy did it. There's a form right there. Name to be shown on card, full name of birth other than above. So the SS5 equaled SSN in 1040. That's why you got it for, to create the tax return. Now, when you pull out your Social Security card now, it's not even your card in your personal wallet. Now, go get it, please. You see, it'll say do not laminate, don't carry with you, and don't use for ID purposes too. See, and it says property of Social Administration, not you. You got your SSN for one reason, to create a 1040 tax return. Your first job years ago, you thought they ripped you off because half your money was missing. And they said, no, the IRS gets your cut, you get the leftover. That's what makes us ducks and sheep. Your problem is you didn't learn to play. I want you to write down IRS 1244. I want you and your corporation to file the tax return and almost never pay any damn tax anyway. Is that okay? Your personal life, I'm going to design and rebuild it so it's a break even. That's what I'm going to do for you. You're going to learn to balance your debt and knock off the crap you've been doing to your family and you. On top of that, you're going to do this, SSN, SS4. No taxes due to or profitable. We're going to play, and you're going to learn to play my way. I want to make sure you know how to play. I want to rebuild your SSN my way for the corp and the divisions, CFO. I want you to master the SS4. Choose wisely and be a double CFO. Put your ducks in a row today under the same corporate umbrella, because that's your biggest problem, not understand how to play. Now understand, here's that SS5 form, the IRS for SSN. Now let's compare it to the SS4. Line 1 says legal name of entity or individual person. Come on, people, it's right in front of you. You're not blind, are you? Look at it. You could have basically protected your ass and your family, and you brought the damn pain home. Why the would you do that? Banks, grocery stores, and cities. That's why it says entity in the beginning, or individual person. I'm going to put your name there and rebuild you my way, because your way, sorry, it sucks. I'm going to play like Humpty Dumpty. We're going to play, and understand that form right in front of you? It says banking and credit purpose per entity. How many entities would you like? You gave yourself one chance. Why? I don't understand that. Why would you give yourself only one chance? That sucks. Your corporation's allowed to do 4 things. That's it. Write it down. This is Ray's rules. 4 things. We're going to buffer tax. No tax to due to your profitable. All corporate credit under tax cities are write-off. Cart, fleet price, free buffet. Then your corp does nothing else. Your divisions are your line of defense, multiple functions, buy at wholesale price, credit reports, all right, from there, and separate liability. I want you to understand something, all right, it's like in real estate, you got to separate liability, all right, so understand, divisions, write it down, give you the line of defense, because when shit hits the fan, you're not going to hurt the corp or your family ever again. I'm going to rebuild your life my way. I'd like to build you $1 million corporation. Is that okay? And some divisions too. Now, here's what happens. I guarantee 100% what I say I can do for you in writing. As long as you're part of the program, you follow through, go to class, don't fall in your wad, and you do what I tell you to do. You don't violate and jack up cards. You don't apply and crash your rapid score. If you do, I'm going to charge you a fee because I have to start the rapid again, or I have to close your case. Past cannot chase future. There's 5 ways to kill a debt. IRS, you have a problem there too. They got a form called 656, 433A and B. That's step number 3 for you today. Well, let's understand something. We're going to play my way. Now, there's that 750 waiting for you. That means if you allow me to analyze your credit today, and not tomorrow, today, I want to analyze it right away. I'm going to do a rapid refresh. I'm going to block your shitty credit, build your score up and away, and pop your credit right away. Here's a person who got 96 points in 3 days and green lights. Would you like me to do that for you? From there, rapid rescore guarantees 750 every time, as long as you do what you're told to do. Can you do what I tell you to do, please? And you're part of the program. Nice lady. She says, Ray, why do I have a 651? No one can tell me why. Simple. Why are you using half your credit cards? My attorney, my CPA, and my banker told me to. Dumb, dumb, and dumber. Balance the debt, rapid rescore 801. Green lights. Got it? Nice couple. They said we went to a bankruptcy attorney to ask some questions, and he sold us a bankruptcy. I asked him, what are they going to sell you, a banana or a pickle? You did a bankruptcy when you didn't have to. See, most of the people fall in bankruptcy, they don't need to have to. If you're not losing your house or garnering your wages in court today, why the hell would you do bankruptcy, in my opinion, too? Here's $500 to build you up again. Unsecured card. Nice family. They have 11 collection accounts. Here's 3,000. See, you got to balance the debt and fix the problems. I like to rebuild your credit my way, rapid rescore. I like to put you in class all day on Saturday. You get to play with me, a 750 score. You can go to class on Wednesdays and Friday this week too. I'm going to charge you $999, but I'm going to give you $1,000 cash card back to you, $1,000. I want you to reimburse yourself. During this broadcast, I literally give you $499 and a $500 card. There you go. As I rebuild you and you go to class with me. See, I tried at 26 when I brought in 2.6 billion to do this all for free. Nobody wanted to play with me. And the reality is there's bills at the office anyway. So when you invest, I like to give you back your money through credit up to times 10. Now let's understand a starter package today. Let's say you want me to build corporate credit and 5,000 to 25,000. Okay. All right. Rebuild your credit, rapid score, make you a good CFO. Now, articles also tax ID are free if you don't have them already. Setup and level 1 is every Wednesday and Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that means you need to sign up today to be on the list for tomorrow. That means now. For $999, what the average person wastes and pisses away, I'm going to give them, rebuild their life, and give them $5,000 credit back. If you want to invest $2,499, I'm going to give you $25,000. This is 5 times your investment back in your pocket. Simple. I'm going to analyze you. I'm going to add history, and I'm going to pop credit right away. So the reality is I'm going to rebuild your life my way. These opportunities, this pricing, these discounts, use Zelle, or W to Zelle. From there, there's bank transfer, deposit, or wire. You can also call the office at 800-254-9506 now, because then you're stuck with me. You have so many things you don't realize and where you kind of screwed up. I'm a voter. You probably are too. They sell the voting list 412 times a year. You got a corporation. You have a cable bill. I would like you to get off the national mailing list, slow down your robocalls and your junk mail. All you have to do is opt out for 5 years and call 888-567-8688. The number's now in front of you. Very simple to do. Next, I'd like you to learn to plan the problem. Hey, all I know, when I was a little kid, I was selling seeds, clackers, and mowing yards. I was at the kitchen table and I was 8.5 years old. I'm counting my money for the whole weekend. I had $56, even selling bottles. They took my money and said, I'm paying rent. Who the blank pays rent at 8.5 years old? These shitty people. So understand, what did you do? What did you do? You basically had someone rip you off from your family member. You wasted thousands on crap that didn't work. You didn't have a real coach to hold your hand every step of the way and create safety credit with that sticky line of defense. See, maybe today I can get you to listen and turn these suckers up. When I designed this for Ken Yarborough, TRW, and Asperian years ago, 0 to 29 is green, 30, all right, is yellow, 50 is red. So if you can listen to discipline, very simple. How about I get you 750 and I show you how to never drop your score ever again under 750? Will that be okay with you? So let's understand. Your biggest mistake is not understand how to play. All cards use the 29% rule, but two. If we take the two cards that do not use the 29% rule, we're going to max them out $1 million friggin' dollars. All right, they have a pay over time limit too. As long as you maintain a payment, your score never drops. There's only two cards that do not fluctuate your credit. It is the personal gold and platinum of American Express. Now, quit screwing up. Simple. You lose your job, have an emergency, what do? Simple, what do? You run out of what? Time, you run out of money, and you can't wait to go jack it up and tell the world to feel sorry for you. Oh, gutty. Problem is, you usually do it in 42 days. Before you jack it up, let me play with you and increase your limits and quit jacking up hurting the family. You need 5,000 down now. Ask your friends, your family, the bank. They tell you no because you said need. Here's $5,000 card. Payment is $50 a month. The average person wastes $50 every other day. So let's understand, you waste 140 a week is what they say. That's $600 a month. If I take $50,000 off a corporate credit card, the payment is $612.26, which I can write it all off and go get two pizza restaurants during the drive-through during a damn pandemic using some common sense. You see, white men do jumps, just stupid people say we don't. Nixon took the gold standard out, and from now on, you're going to use Ray's rules, 29% utilization, 100,000 of safety, and I need you to write down division is the only thing you can screw up. Write it down. Division is the only thing you can allow to be screwed up ever again. Never corp, never family. Your problem is you. The only thing you ever screw up in your life from now on, as I rebuild you, is a division. You will have your cake and eat it too, Ray's rules. Sorry, step 7, become a certified CFO and never bring the damn pain home. You bring it home because you don't know how to play my way. There I am, dead in a coma. Google the address. All right, my first question to God when I die, why? I had the world. I'm trading, helping people. You had me lose everything and come back and teach them and had to build it up again? Sometimes tired of being God's pincushion. Google the address. Find I'm telling you the truth. I've been in 2 comas in my life so far. 5.5, I was crippled for life. They told me I never walk. Okay? The lady rang the bell in my face, said, you gotta go pee-pee, ring the bell. I rang the damn bell. She didn't come to get me pee-pee. Got the damn pool, having a cigarette. I rolled off that damn couch. That shag carpet, I dragged myself to the pee-pee. Jesus said, get up. I got up. I walked back from that pee-pee. They all, what? They freaked out. Last time I got to die and come back and help you. I think the devil's trying to knock us down and hold us back. God's delays aren't God's denials. I want to repackage you like Humpty Dumpty. Is that okay? The reality is there's no more excuses. You met me. A corporation's a legal person that may sue or be sued. Lack of knowledge is why people do stupid things every day. This is pathetic. I lost my job. I got my 2 kids. Knock off the crap. Get to the church. Get some food. Go drive an Uber, drive a Lyft. Have a garage sale. Hey, don't give me this crap. I came out of a coma, all right, worth billions, and everything was gone. What did I do? Go home and get boo-hoo-hoo? No way. I sold my wedding ring, which I love dearly. I sold my Rolex, my necklace, my bracelet. I took a corporation. I had 12 garage sales at Huntington Beach. I got cited 3 times. A brand new corporation in 6 weeks. I had $1 million of cash credit. Why do you ever bring the damn pain home? This is stupid and pathetic. Your division, multiple function, line of defense. Don't you ever screw up that corporate or your family ever again. I designed it for me, never to bring the pain home. It's about time you learn how to play under the corporate umbrella I built you of $1 million. Tax ID allows my system to create an Experian, Transgender, and Equifax instantly. And I get to get you credit cards, cash cards, write it all off, line you up for checkbook money. There's your goal. 9 divisions up to 1 million, 41 up to 5 million. Check out your corporation today, please. You'll find your name on it. You'll find out when they sue you. You probably use your home address too, which is silly and dumb. Put your ducks in a row, because currently when they sue that corp, they sue you, that sucks. You do not have a line of defense, and that's your biggest problem when you brought the pain home the last time or currently today. Me, simple. I invented daisy chaining of credit. One card, Fair Lending Act, 99 more. How many would you like? There's no excuses when you met me. There's no excuse you don't want to play. How would we get some checkbook money too? That's called daisy chaining of credit my way. Every tax ID I build and I add 2,000 of history. I build you a corporate umbrella. We're going to charge you $4.99 per division. Those are replacements of you for every entity. 3 for $14.97. Now understand, today's simple. You're going to Zelle, or you're going to basically call the office at 800-254-9506. There's a question. Ray, on Saturday, you offered divisions. All right, 9 for $9.99. Can I send that today? If it was a Zelle, I would do 9 divisions to a corporation for $9.99 for Zelle today, since you asked the question. If it's not done before I'm done talking, or call the office now, forget it. It's a Zelle only. So let's understand if we play this game. Every goodie and every entity is a liability. I got to have my divisions. I got to do it my way. Why? What do I think of your way? So I like Harley Davidson, boom, boom, and going on the love ride with Neil Diamond a couple of times. I like goodies. I like to get you $1 million of cash, credit cards, and $5 million of checkbook money. Can you write it down? All right, simple. It's called basically making a money-making machine. 100,000 to 1 million. All right, OPM money, the ultimate goal, Dun & Bradstreet. So if you sell on Amazon and eBay, you make money now. But this is going to change in 36 months. Be prepared. That indictment of Google, and they're in court this week and last week. Pay attention. Now, if I rebuild you here, I want to get you the Green Unlimited times 9, the B of A times 9, the Wells Fargo times 9, all right, the Chase times 9, the Gold times 9, up to 5 million. Then I want to show you how to get your checkbook money and line you up for that too. Up to $500,000 of credit unsecured. So the bottom line is pretty simple. These are my 5 favorites for divisions and checkbook money. That's up to $5.4 million of cash credit. Sorry, I have this tooth I have to replace in my spare time. So if we get you lined up and that checkbook money is $5.4 million, would that be okay with you? But then I want to coach you and put you in the programs you need to do, third-party management. Now, I got specialty classes on Saturday in rotation, every Saturday, 8:30 in the morning. Very simple. This Friday and Saturday, we're going to do real estate, teach you how to play, homestead blocker, UCC one chattel mortgage. If you're not in specialty classes, it's $9.99, very simple, or it's $4.99 per class. All right, I want you to focus on Section 8s and management third party. You have properties in 50 states, but you have 14 that have them less than 100,000. If we take a card, we can go $5,000 down. Let's buy 3 of them. Section 8 are managed by a third party. That's all we got to do. Simple. So understand how to play. If you want, like I did for John and Nancy, showing the property, showing them how to do hopping, that's going to be showed as well. So if you want the real estate system financial series today, normally it's $2.99. It is free if you sign up for Saturdays and Fridays, 8:30 real estate class. Very simple. Instead of $4.99, all right, you're going to get the real estate system, books and CDs, and you're going to have to Zelle $2.99. Now what's going to happen is, you're already in the specialties. If you don't have the books, you got to buy them at $2.99. So if you buy the books, you get the class, you get the class, you get the books. If you already get the class without the books, what good is the class without the books? It's still $2.99. It's a Zelle now. Got it? Simple. Now I'd like you to understand one thing. It's very important. Borrow money is not taxable. We're going to take borrow money right off from the corporation, and you're going to buy your lifetime income. And I'm going to have a third-party manager goodie, so all you do is cash flow, free up your time, residual income. You're going to have your cake and eat it too. Race rules, my way. Become a certified CFO and never bring the pain home. If I gave you $1 million today, what would you do? You're silly enough, you put in your personal bank account, you get to keep $375. I would have told you to put in a division of you through the corporation, leverage at $15 million, Borrow money is not taxable. Build all the businesses you can. Pay the tax on the leftover. No leftover, no tax. The United States of America Incorporated got 50 corporations. They're called states. State corporations called cities. They invented Chapter 9 bankruptcy in case blank hits the fan. You could have played the same game too with no intent to do fraud. Instead, you follow the ducks and sheep. Step number 9. Google bankruptcy today. Why? It says SSN, SS4. Who wants to be the duck? You, the corporation or division or subsidiary. Make a decision. Now, as we play, I like to add you to my credit system my way and give you up to $1 million of credit. That $1 million, now you have to go to class, not following you on. You got to pay attention and follow through. Starter package. Rebuild the credit. CFO, corporate officers tax ID free if you don't have them. Set up level 1 every Wednesday and Saturday. $9.99 and $5,000 credit back to you, 5 times as much. $24.99, $25,000 of credit back to you. Analyze you, add history, and start popping it today. I want to analyze you today and pop in now. The only problem you have is you. That's a Zell. From there, you can call the office at 800-254-9506 during this broadcast to get the same price too. Beat your doubt, run your race. Get out of my way while I rebuild you. I think your way sucks. Sorry to say. Getting past go. Okay, God's gift in the mansions in the harbor. Race boats and, Lamborghinis, yachts, and all his goodies, saying the RayReynoldsUniversity.com. Or even helicopters and buildings too. I would like you to change your driver's license in the near future, mailing address, P.O. box. But again, that's up to you. You see, I want you to look at basically today, the car you drive. I'll bet you allowed them to sweat you for 12 hours, 5, 6 hours. How long did you let them sweat you for it? You lost what, up to 5 to 10,000? How many cars did you get, up to 9? That's not how you buy a car. See, buying a car is basically fleet price tax ID division. That's the way you buy the car. You see, if you have a house, you never put 2 people on the loan. That created a loan value for 2 people. Lose the house, lose the car. Guess what happens next? The creditor reports it to the credit bureaus, and now you have shitty credit. And then they report it to the IRS as a 1099-C. So now you got double shitty credit. Silly. See, you should have planned the problem. Every car registration needs to be a division because they want to sue everybody in the bumpity bumps. Again, it's up to you. Every piece of property should be a division. You don't know who's going to fall and sue you and it's going to mess you up too. Your paycheck's offset by your house payment. Amazon didn't pay tax on the first 10 billion to double trillion. Why would they pay tax? You see, they're doing what they're allowed to do. There's no loophole. I mean, this ding-dong bought Twitter in 24 hours on a line of credit. I think he's twiddly-dee and twiddly dumb, but that's just my opinion. He got X marks the spot, screwed it all up too, but he's got a spaceship. The other guy's got a spaceship, so does the other one too. You could win the game. You can join the club. Simple. I like that too. Step 15 for you. Now, Apple Computer, if you don't know this, was in bankruptcy in 97. So this proves about borrow money and what's happening to Google this week and last week in federal court through their indictment. So understand, Bill Gates was indicted 4 times. He stepped down as basically Microsoft's president. The reality, he's still the founder. Why? He wanted to help Apple because he said he needed competition. He took a line of credit for $150 million and said, let me write you a check and you maintain the payment. Borrow money is not taxable. So you got to understand how to play like the big boys and big girls do too. Run your life through a corporation or conjunction. All right, or pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. There you go. See, your paycheck is taxable income. And what do you do after you get the leftover? Pay the car payment, gas registration, insurance? Why don't you know and start driving a company car like I do? Step 17. Why don't you go to irs.gov today? Get the SS4 and find out it says banking and credit purpose like I told it does. You had a choice not to be a duck and a sheep. It's not my fault you followed the wrong people too. So mama, she delivered a baby. Ever since 71, every hospital hands them the SS5 for SSN for the baby before they're allowed to be discharged from the hospital too. Everything for me is rules and tools. You buy a house, escrow, close, homestead, trust. Oh, you have a house that's not in a trust. They sue you, they take it away. When you're dead, they basically stick it in probate. Your family got diddly squat. You fix up a property, and what do you get to do? Hire the contractor that hires the subcontractor that stands at Home Depot. Good workers, but what happens if they slip and fall and cut corners? And they sue you and take everything you got. See, my way, you get diddly squat. I like my way, don't you? Think about irrevocable trust today, step 19. We get to play, 6 more to go. Now, if you're a crook, you don't file tax returns, go to prison like Wesley Snipes did, listen to your stupid attorneys and CPAs, and paid $5 million in fine. Or you can basically learn there's no way to play peekaboo with the IRS making a mess. They even have a form called 656-433A and B. Keep your butt in the system where it belongs. Step 20. So if you want to be an OPM, you save up to 70%. You don't pay a bill within 90 days. Anything out of an escrow you leverage is $15 million. Borrow money is not taxable. You set up your line of defense. And you basically do step 21 called blackjack. Simple to do. So as we play this game today, I want to repackage every one of you. Here's my office. 2009. Finally got proud of myself once. Reality is I'm helping people 6 days a week. Doesn't matter if we're worth millions and billions. I'm just enjoying helping people. Got locations, 3 other states, doing up to $1 million a day. My life was stolen. What am I going to do? Go home and go boo-hoo-hoo? No. I took out my blueprint, see it, believe it, go get it. I took out my 5 closet divisions, and I built another $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. Why don't you get off your assets and learn to play with me? 1,000 Steps to Millionaire, 45 years of helping people like you. Got a radio and TV show coming up next year, so I'm not going to be available 6 days a week. Credit, loan, and money is financial freedom. That's called a residual income from $1,000 to $50,000 a month, which you didn't do for you, which is the stupidest thing. You didn't do it for you. I don't understand. If you need $100,000 of credit, I'll add history to you, corporate divisions. During this broadcast, you will get literally, instead of 10%, you will get a 60% discount to $39.99. Very simple. All you got to do is Zelle, or call the office right away. Now, why you did not build residual income, that's my biggest problem. She's like, doesn't anybody pay attention? You see, they said work smart versus hard. That's what I heard as a kid, so that's what I did. You need to become an investor. You're not going to run the damn business. You're going to own it as an investor. You're going to have me set up and line you up for third-party management of entities. Again, I don't give a damn what entity it is. It's all based on a down payment and what you can maintain through the escrow. It could be basically a franchise laundromat for $30,000 a month. Simple. It could be the gas station that you're going to basically do. It could be basically not Fizuli, that's my private brand, up to $100,000 a week. From there, every location. So based on the down payment of $40,000, your average will be $3,000 to $10,000 a month. 100,000 down, 10,000, 45,000 a month. 250,000 again. See, your problem is you don't believe you can get this. Some of you are so screwed up, I got to rebuild the whole life, personal business. But if you allow me to do this, I get you to millionaire. I've been playing with franchises for 40 plus years, 26 different type. I have a bunch lined up for people just like you. Simple. So real estate franchise storage units. Again, I want you to focus on the 3-month program, 6 months, all right, or the this year and next year program. There's only 10 in each of these. So if you allow me to teach you how not to have the same rerun, get you up to $50,000 a month positive cash flow, free up your time, what I put in my book 45 years ago too. What we're going to do is I'm going to coach you. You're in all my classes, all right, for that whole coaching period, 3 months, 6 months, or a year and a half. From there, what we're going to do, basically weekly video conferencing together at the whole groups. From there, we're going to do weekly calls. And then from the rapid rescore to keep your score up and away. But then you're going to basically allow me to put you in my conference room once a month through your blueprint. If you can't fly in like most people do, we'll do it through the Zoom. Very simple to do as well. The goal is I have to teach you how to be a master, all right, in what I do. In other words, I have to certify you as a CFO. You're going to learn about all the credit, projections, all right, limits on phone calls, you and me together with the creditors, That's what it takes. Daisy chain credit into the millions and increasing limits. So what happens is you have a 3-month program, 3, 6, or the year and a half. All is 1,000 down. That's it. All right. Again, we're putting 10 in each. All right. We have a couple positions in each one left. So if you did the 1,000 down today by Zelle, your balance will be $6,999. It is an $8,000 package, and you're stuck with me for 3 months to do all this. If you paid in full today, wire, bank, whatever you had to do, Zelle, I'm going to add $250,000 of cash credit to you. If you did it today, now. If you don't, then do the 1,000 down and work out the payments. As long as they're done within the coaching period, then you're fine. If you want the 6 months, still 1,000 down. 6 months, your balance will be $14,999. Again, break it down into payments that make sense. If you paid in full, the $15,000, I'm going to build you $500,000 of credit, cash credit for you in the corporation. If you want the this year and next year, it's $31,000 because you're making payments of $5,000 each. But again, you don't have to make $5,000. You can break them down into more months because you're in a year and a half coaching program. What happens is if you pay in full today of $25,000, you get a 15% discount. If you paid in full, I will build you $1 million of cash credit for you in the corporation. And then you'll be able to daisy chain that into more. Again, paid in fulls, get the bonus cash credit. There's your Zelle, RW Zelle for your deposit, bank transfer, deposit, or wire. You can always call the office right away. I've been playing with franchises, different type, but these are not basically new. They're existing. We're going to position you for it because that way it's got a proven record as you become the investor. A corporation is a legal person, may sue or be sued. Divisions give us our line of defense so we don't bring the pain to the corp or our family ever again. Your name's not even on them as a liability partner. So $1,000 is 9 divisions. Up to that, 41 up to 5 million. 2,000 added history. The ultimate goal usually they're $499 each, 3 for $14.97. From there, there's your Zelle. Call the office at 800-254-9506. Talk to a specialist. And my next question for every one of you, what are you willing to lose? I didn't get a family as a kid. All right, didn't get a mommy and a daddy. I got to live in hell. So I'm not willing to jeopardize my wife and my 6 kids and my 10 grandkids. From there, corporation's a legal person. I'm not jeopardize that too. Division process. I designed this so we all get checkmate and we don't bring the pain to the corporate or our families. Step 23. Ultimate goal is called reaching the dream. Think to be the impossible. Raise rules, making millionaires out of corps and divisions, training everyone to be a certified CFO. That's the ultimate goal. Keep in mind, if you have joint credit, it's just in the way. Next, if you want to buy a house, it's escrow, closed homestead trust. A corporation, they're all free. You pay a damn filing fee. You don't waste money on that. From there, divisions, real estate, franchise, current business, line of defense. Raise rules, we build cash credit. That way you can write it all off and take away all your excuses. I don't like excuses. That's step 24. And if all you want me to do today is build your credit to a 750, okay, I'll do it for you. That means I'm going to analyze today. Today, not tomorrow, today. I want basically for you to let me do a rapid rescore, block the crap, pop your credit right away. Rebuild your credit. You go to class on Saturday or Wednesday or Friday this week. We'll get the rapid rescore. That's simple to do. 750 score. What happens? Usually $9.99. I give you 1,000 card back to you to reimburse yourself. During the broadcast, it's $4.99. The ultimate goal, then you only get a $500 card. If you want the corporate package, it's a starter package. Rebuild the credit rapid score. Articles, offices, tax ID are free. If you don't have them already, I'll build the one you got if you do. Set up in level 1 every Wednesday and Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. $999. I'm giving you $5,000 of credit back to you, 5 times your investment. $24.99, $25,000 of credit. Ultimate goal, analyze, add history, pop credit right away. That's the game. And I want you to learn to play the winning the game of business, which I wrote 45 years ago too. There's your Zell, or WNUZell, or if you need to call and talk to a specialist, 800-254-9506. If they're busy, ask for Santos or Scott. They're the floor managers too. Rebuild your credit. Ultimate goal, you want to give referrals, I'll build more credit. If you want, I'll Zell you 10% back, as long as they understand to name your name when they sign up. That's why I give you my email address too. So we have choices today. If you look at the Bank of America or Chase or US Bank, they bankrupt locations called branch numbers. Sam's Club, Geico, cities. Your goal is to learn how to play the game and win. Stop bringing the pain home, become a certified CFO, and reprogram your brain to millionaire status. We got to look beyond the curtain, stop bringing the pain home. We stay safe, we stay strong, we do our best. Jesus does the rest, amen to that too. The ultimate goal today, at the end of the day for you, is simple. You have been doing the same rerun, all right, most of your life. That needs to stop today. The reality for you is basically understand how we can rebuild your life the right way. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to stop bringing the pain home, and I want you to learn to play the game. And it's a game. We get to win. So 800-254-9506. Get into one of my coaching packages because they're going to be sold out. Reality is I'm putting 10 in there anyway. And the reality is I'm going to coach you 3 months, 6 months, or basically a year and a half. It's up to you. So we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. And never forget at the end of the day, God loves us all.